For instance, yesterday night I was teasing Dr. Kisiel Atuba Forsen, the minority leader, that during the campaign, he went to the cocoa growing areas and said that MPP government would have to increase the price of producer price. Okay? So I asked him, Ato, now that you have power, are you going to increase that? Now you say this to the people. Now you have power. You are supposed to increase the price of cocoa, the producer price. Do you have what it takes to absorb the subsidy? You don't. But you've said it. You go around and you make promises. For instance, President Mahama, as a candidate, was promising a lot of social interventions. At the same time, promising that he was going to repeal taxes, nuisance taxes he calls them. Now, how do you introduce Nkukon Kitinkiti policy? Nkukon Kitinkiti, I understand it basically to mean that the government will roll out social intervention programs to help the private sector, the informal sector, so that somebody would have access to do poultry. Somebody will have some access to do his farm. Somebody who wants to go into a confirmed business will do it. But all these things come at a cost to the state. So if you promise these, and then you also promise that you are going to take away taxes, how would you fund the social intervention program? A social intervention program comes at a cost. Again, the private sector, here we are. For the past 3 years, our colleagues have been fighting us. Why do we give tax incentives to the private sector under 1D, 1F? To the extent that yesterday, the day before yesterday, they were even preventing me from tabling the motion for us to consider the 1D, 1F, which would otherwise give opportunity to the private sector to make savings, bring in raw materials at a cheaper cost, invest in their business, expand. This is a major relief to the private sector. They say no. They want to tax them. They should pay taxes on the machinery, on the raw material. So I see some conflicts, some inconsistencies in the NDC. However, I would want to give them a grace period. I want to see how they go about their governance.
What
the
is
first
that
100
grace period
days
that you want to give?
Oh, for the first 100 days. The first 100 days is we should give them the opportunity to set up the government. We shouldn't mean a rush. That would be bad faith on my part. That would mean I'm being unreasonable. No, I've been in government before. I know how governance is.